Alright, Hikari.
Oh, shoot.
Let's establish.
Alright, what's up, man?
Welcome, Hikari.
Hikari. Hold up. Hikari, I got a question.
What?
Alright. Ervin, this came to Ervin's attention. Do you think Sage Mode Naruto can beat pre-time skip Luffy?
Probably not, no.
Told you, Ervin. Told you, man. Told you.
Alright.
Told you, Ervin.
Probably not.
Like, you can't be serious.
I mean, Sage Mode Naruto certainly isn't stronger than Luffy.
Alright, I want to
Maybe not physically stronger, but
no, I mean his lifting strength isn't as much as Luffy's. His striking strength isn't as much as Luffy's. It's not even clear how fast Sage Mode Naruto really is. While pre-time skip Luffy was at least Speed Blitz and Bluno, who was supersonic, and on top of that, he beat Rob Lucci, and Rob Lucci was better than Bluno. He was certainly faster than Bluno as well. And I didn't even get a chance. I mean, and this is just stopping at Thriller Bark. I didn't even read like Impel Down, Marineford, etc. And shit, Luffy with one punch destroyed freaking Gecko Maria's ship, which was as big as an island. I don't see how Naruto wins. And plus, Luffy's made out of rubber. All of Naruto's attacks are pretty much Rasengan spamming, and that's not going to hurt Luffy. Blunt force physical attacks do nothing to Luffy. The only thing that can damage Luffy is the Rasen Shuriken, which is a wind manipulation type technique which can cut Luffy because Luffy's made out of rubber. That's pretty much his only attack that can work. Maybe Genjutsu if he had Manpato with him. But outside of the Rasen Shuriken and Genjutsu, I don't see how he beats Luffy at all. I'm just not seeing it.
Defend your dude,
Ervin.
All right.
It's your turn.
Round one.
Defend your dude, Ervin.
Okay, but I'm like, I think you're forgetting though, kind of like what Naruto can do as far as like his techniques. You know, his arsenal is he's able to throw a lot of diversions off. Like we know he has the Shadow Clone Jutsu. He's able to substitute himself, and a basic ninja tool that most ninja use is the explosive tags. Now, a lot of people underrate those. Like
I mean, he's not going to blow up Luffy with explosive tags. It's not going to happen.
Luffy can be burned, like, and being made of rubber. I mean, you know, I don't see how that.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. You think? I mean, look at Luffy's durability, though. You think he's going to be hurt by exploding tags?
I mean, he was hurt by one of Rob Lucci. Like when what did Rob Lucci do? He finger flicked him, and he like threw that fireball off his finger.
Oh, when he made those finger
but you gotta realize something, Ervin. Rob Lucci, he's a master at
Hikari, man.
The rope.
right. Rob Lucci. I don't want to bring on the parade here, but I mean, Rob Lucci did defeat Grimjow in my tournament, so
I mean, I don't see that. Like, I don't see how Rob Lucci could beat Grimjow, in my opinion.
wow. It's a matter of saying that Rob Lucci, to me, I think he's just a little bit different.
Like,
He's got a little bit more skills at his disposal.
like Luffy beating Rob Lucci, in my opinion, doesn't really say much. I mean, yes, he did. You know, like he did beat Rob Lucci. I'm not saying Rob Lucci was incredible.
Yeah, but that was back in like Water 7 in this lobby.
Sure.
Yeah, but how much stronger did Luffy really get in pre-time skip from that point until the end? In fact, the major...
Shit, I mean, he was able to damage Gecko Maria's ship, which was supposedly as big as an island.
But, hold on. After pretty much the whole fight...
I mean, what is, like, for example, what would Naruto do against a Gama no Storm?
What would he do? I think Naruto could actually tank it in Sage Mode.
You think he can tank that?
Hold on. This is why I think
Luffy, I mean, this was Luffy back in Alabasta. This was Luffy punching through at least a couple of meters of bedrock and knocking over buildings with Gama no Storm. And you think Naruto can tank that?
Naruto was.
I mean,
hold on. Wait.
I want to hear Ervin right now. I really do. I
can understand if you said he would survive it, but tank it?
Yeah, I don't think he'd tank it.
I'm not saying he would just brush it off, like. But you have to remember in Sage Mode.
But that's what it means to tank something.
Hold on. Wait. Listen for a minute. In Sage Mode, Naruto did fall off a mountain and receive little to no injury whatsoever. I don't think that should be taken lightly.
Fell off a mountain. When did he fall off a mountain?
Or the top of the spiky hill on the freaking Mount Mayoboku. You don't remember that? When he went in stage mode, he was balanced on the hill. He fell all the way down. Felt literally no damage. The whole time he fought against Pain, was there ever really a point where he, like in stage mode, where Pain was able to damage or hurt him in any sort of way where he would have?
Pain caught him. He caught him and bear hugged him, sucked the natural chakra out of him, and then shit stopped him.
Yeah,
Out of stage mode too.
Yeah, he did.
And plus, look at how slow they were. I mean,
What do you mean how slow they were?
it was slow as hell.
Pain. If you're talking about based on the anime had bad animation.
No, I'm talking about when Pain has a 5-second interval before he can use his attacks, right?
Yeah.
Well, if he has a 5-second interval, if you're going supersonic, that's Mach 1. Mach 1 is 340 meters per second.
Naruto was able to get off. Hold on. If you're gonna get into that,
if he was hypersonic, he should have been able to end Pain almost instantly, but just by speed blitzing him.
he did speed blitz his first body, but you got to remember Naruto had the other bodies to deal with at first. At the end of the Pain fight, when Naruto was fighting the last body, did Pain not did the 5-second interval not come into a big play? Because we actually saw Naruto actually get off a bunch of different attacks within 1 second. He threw the Rasen Shuriken, threw 2 Rasen Shurikens, had 1 transform. And the other Rasen Shuriken, I think, crossed the Mountain Rage in less than a second. He was still able to transform and get off, almost get off
a Rasen Shuriken across a mountain range.
Yes, he did, because
he never even busted a mountain in that.
Hold on. I didn't say he busted a mountain range. I said he threw it and it was able to cross a mountain range. And I can prove that right now. Hold on, I can prove that right now because
he never threw a Rasen Shuriken across a mountain, let alone a mountain range.
Yes, he did. Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Show your proof. Show your proof. We need to see it.
Hold on. Before you just go ahead and say that, I'm like Chibaku Tensei. When Pain used Chibaku Tensei, you can clearly see in the panel that it was made up of multiple different mountains. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much factual, that there's multiple mountains that were made up in that Chibaku Tensei. When Naruto threw the Rasen Shuriken, you can see in the manga that it crossed the entire crater and reached the other side before the 1 second was up. As soon as Pain said 1 second, you saw the explosion on the other end where the Rasen Shuriken had hit. Meaning that it had been
what I missed. I brought my 7-Up.
I
brought my breadsticks. What I missed, man. I got breadsticks and 7-Up. I'm ready. Let's go.
Read the comments.
Let's go,
Read the
man.
comments. Read the comments.
I mean, as a matter of fact, Naruto has never even busted a mountain.
Whoa! Wait, you talking about Sage Mode or freaking?
Sage Mode Naruto.
Well,
Chico
busted a mountain.
His feet are pretty impressive. I mean, outside of Bijudama, he's never busted a mountain.
The what do you call it? The Super Odama Rasengan, according to the data books, his Super Odama Rasengan. I think it's supposed to.
I don't care what the data books say. Show me the feat. I want to see.
Oh, the data books do matter.
If you want to argue what a character is capable of,
you're trying
what is this data book you are talking about?
Hikari, because you're trying to just dismiss what I said when actually this is the truth. I mean, if it came up in the data book, then you have to count it as canon because that's actually what it is.
No, what's canon is what's depicted and what's shown in the manga.
Yeah, it's shown in the manga, but the data books are also further explaining or giving more info on different stuff that we see.
I don't care about the data books. I want to see what he did in the manga.
If you don't care about them, that's what it is.
Show me what he did in the manga.
Hold on, let me find this Chibaku Tensei thing real quick so you can see the Chibaku Tensei.
Round 3.
Alright, if we had a 9-tailed Naruto versus pre-Luffy, you might have a case.
To cross a mountain, I don't care, really. I mean, because Luffy's he's at least supersonic plus.
Oh my God.
Luffy was keeping up with Bluno in base mode, and when he went to Gear 2, he was speed blitzing Bluno to the point where Bluno couldn't even see him. Luffy literally disappeared when he used Gear 2.
Where's your proof?
What do you mean? Are you
saying?
Go watch Water 7.
He calling you
out, bro. That's all you gotta do.
He's calling you out.
I can go point out the manga if you want to see the aspect of Bluno see.
He's calling you out, man. He said, "Where them links at, man?"
I just got finished looking this up a couple of days ago, actually. There's one panel where Bluno made about four sonic booms in quick succession. In one panel. And after that, Luffy speed blitzed him.
Hold up.
Okay.
I love these Sunday night debates on Christmas.
I know. Just
Break.
before
too,
Christmas
man.
Eve.
This is Christmas Eve.
This shit is
It's Christmas
legendary.
Eve now.
Yeah, this is like everybody's Christmas gift, pretty much.
All you have to go is
Uber
do
car.
is go to the chapter that says Gear 2 and Luffy speed blitzing him.
Oh, you talking about when he was? Oh yeah. I forgot about him. All right. Oh yeah, I love that fight.
And that's Gear 2. And if Luffy goes Gear 3, then the shit's really over.
Wait, hold on. No, repeat those things that you were saying, man, because
because base mode Luffy destroyed him.
in that fight, to me, there was really no proof saying that Luffy was moving at supersonic speed anyway. Like in my opinion, there was no proof.
There's no proof. There's sonic booms in the panel, bro. What do you mean there's no proof?
How do you know those were sonic booms?
There's literally sonic booms in the panel. You only get a sonic boom if you cross Mach 1, which is sound speed. That's supersonic. And if you speed blitz somebody who's supersonic, then that makes you faster than supersonic. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright then, so he's already supersonic. He's supersonic plus by speed blitz and blown up. And he was able to keep up with Rob Lucci. I mean, look, it looks like you're having trouble. You're having trouble showing how Sage Mode Naruto even beats Base Mode Luffy, let alone Gear 2.
No, Gear 2. Oh, come on, dude. Hold on. Wait. I'm trying to find that one thing that you wanted to see about Naruto's speed. This really display Naruto's speed because this is a Base Mode
Take out your
Naruto.
pens and notebooks, because even on Christmas break, they're making y'all niggas write out some notes.
Oh, I don't want to write notes. They're too stupid for
You can
notes.
even see like Naruto getting off a number of different moves within the 4-second span, and a lot of times I think people forget about that.
No blunt force attacks that Naruto has is gonna hurt Luffy. None. Luffy's made out of rubber. That's part of his
But
durability.
why does he have? Hold on. But you have to remember this though. Why does it always? I'm like, you know what? I would say that the Rasengan still can hurt him, and let me tell you why. Because the Rasengan, I mean, it's kind of weird, but it seems like it doesn't just like, I guess, you know what? You could say that in a sense that it has an explosive effect because you even see when he fought against what's his name, Toby or Obito, when he sent the Rasengan into another dimension, did it not explode on Obito's arm? So you could say that the Rasengan does have explosive.
Yeah, but no
effect.
blunt force attack is gonna hurt Luffy. He's rubber.
Yes.
But I'm like, it's not just blunt. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. It has an explosive effect.
What do you
which
mean?
means
It's
that
explosive. It's just it's going to bounce off him.
Luffy, exactly. Luffy's got the rubber penis. He could smack Naruto sideways.
You know, and I think also you're forgetting Naruto's diversions as well. Naruto does have numerous diversions that he can use. So,
What it's not going to do? I mean, look, a diversion in a fight isn't going to help you beat somebody up.
All you gotta do is kill Naruto in front of Sasuke, and Naruto's gonna hyper.
The only thing that's going to work is the Rasen Shuriken.
With the Rasen Shuriken, I think that's enough. All Luffy does is punch and kick, but you know, I think you know.
I don't know. I mean, when you're being speed blitzed by somebody who's
I don't think he can
supersonic plus.
You can also hold on substitution now. You forgot about substitution.
Oh, when was the last time we saw a substitution jutsu?
Luffy can fly.
It doesn't matter when's the last time we see it. The point is that the possibility exists. Naruto will substitute himself.
Yeah, listen, the substitution jutsu is absolutely useless.
What? Ervin.
Seriously, no top tier ninja use substitution jutsu.
Exactly.
They don't use
When
transformation jutsu.
We haven't seen this war use substitution jutsu. If that's the case, Neji should have been using that shit.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you gotta have something to substitute it with, but I mean, Naruto has used it with his
part about that shit was it was Naruto's fault.
Every time you see a
Neji
substitute, I mean, and I mean, substitution jutsus literally have the status of a gag feat in my opinion. I mean, where do they get these logs from for the substitution jutsus? I mean, these logs just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, that's like,
where did they come from?
Happen?
I mean, is Sage Mode Naruto carrying around logs in his back pocket?
But you know, I don't think you can
just have
just
spare
discredit that.
logs.
Let me explain why I can say you can't discredit it, because it's not like Naruto has not used old moves that he learned back in the academy days. When he fought against Pain.
When was the last time he used the substitution jutsu?
Hold on. Wait. Before you talk about substitution, let me explain.
The Chunin exams, maybe?
I'm pretty sure he's used at least in part 1. In fact, I think didn't he use it when he fought against Kakashi in that fight that they had with him and Sakura in there? I think he did. You know, like when they came back in part 2.
What, the Bell's test?
Yeah, the Bell's test. But I'm saying the point is that he still Naruto uses it when he needs to use it. Does he not? When he fought against Pain, he resorted to using E rank level techniques. He used the Rasen Shurikens and had them transform into himself. Even not himself. He had his clones, transform to the Rasen Shurikens and made it appear as though those were other Rasen Shurikens. He used the Shadow Shuriken Jutsu to have another Rasen Shuriken hide in the shadow of the first. So I don't think that you can just say
that's not going to help him. That's not going to help him.
Yo, invite him
because he grabbed Pain. You think he's going to grab Luffy like that? You think Luffy's going to get grabbed like that?
He would just get out of there. Like he's.
Well, I do think that Luffy can be fooled. Luffy's not a smart
Here is something
fighter.
I have not seen in Naruto. There it is, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sonic booms in one panel.
Let me see this.
All right. Young Money wants you to invite him.
And this is the same guy who got speed blitzed a couple of chapters later. And he didn't see his speed blitz. He could not see him.
In One Piece. I'm like, what's the name? Moonwalker or whatever? That is not a sonic boom.
That's not a. What do you mean that's not a? I'm showing it to you right there.
No, a sonic boom. No, wait. Because a sonic
That's not
boom,
a sonic
I'm picturing
boom.
like it was. That is a freaking. Everybody knows about the moon.
Look at, you can even see the sound effects. The sound effects say bo 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 bo.
Yeah, from freaking using the moonwalk. That's a technique that all of the what do you call it?
And when they use
from
it, they
Water
create
7
sonic
or
booms.
NS Lobby, they all know.
You can even look at the anime where they animate it. He creates sonic booms when he moves using that technique. Are you now denying that those are sonic booms?
I'm not saying he didn't use any, but I don't think in that particular scene he was using them. That's what I'm talking about.
So wait,
that did happen in the anime.
you believe that they can create sonic booms, but the ones I show you in this panel aren't really sonic booms.
Well, I don't think he made that many in a row. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Even though you see it on the panel?
I don't think those were sonic booms. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
So what are they then? You think they're
That
just
was the
mysterious
moonwalk
bubbles
technique.
of air?
Farts. They're giant farts.
That is the moonwalk technique that they use.
Listen, bro. If somebody creates a sonic boom when they move, that means they're going Mach 1.
Alright, but you know what else you're kind of forgetting now? You're forgetting the scene that I showed you where Naruto was fighting against Pain in base mode and what ground he was able to cover.
No, he got shit stomped, and the end of that fight was completely PIS. Of course, he got shit stomped. He took the chopper rods out and he stabbed him repeatedly.
You saw the distance,
and it was so bad that he not had to come and save him.
Hold on, I'm talking about at the very end. You saw the number of different techniques.
Yeah, that was complete bullshit. And here's why that was complete bullshit.
And you know what? If we wanted to, if we really want to talk about
speed, let me explain to you why the end of that Naruto and Pain fight was complete bullshit. If someone is jumping at you with a Rasengan, why don't you just move out the way? I mean, why would you stand there?
I'm not saying he shouldn't have. I'm not saying he shouldn't.
Do you think Luffy is gonna see Naruto jumping at him with the Rasengan and gonna say, "Oh shit"?
Turn it
gonna happen?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Of course not.
All right, hold on. Hikari, hold on. Now I gotta set you straight on it. When it comes down to speed, don't get me wrong.
Why didn't Pain just move out the way?
Hold on,